I want to go home.
She needs coffee.
I want coffee.
Okay, so
Hello, Niloofar. How are you today?
great, Meena. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Today, we're going to answer some questions that we were asked as teachers, both nationally and internationally. Native people ask us that how we acquired this kind of natural, or sometimes even for some teachers, native English, if we have ever studied or lived abroad.
Unfortunately not. How did you learn English, Niloofar?
I just started learning English in an institute. I've studied up to a C1 level, advanced level. My classes were over and I had to expose myself to English media, movies, music, podcasts and stuff. Then I started teaching.
I learned English in an institute as well. Started learning English when I was 11. I went to Language Institute for 6 years, 3 times a week. I just continued to learn English by myself. And I studied English teaching at universities. Language institutes are very popular in Iran. There are lots of private language institutes, and a lot of parents send their kids to these institutes from a rather early age. But we don't have English at elementary school level in Iran. Kids start learning English in high school. Most kids are sent to these language institutes.
Even though it's not a second language here, it's a foreign language. People don't use or speak it during the day.
Since it's an international language, parents want their kids to be able to learn it and speak it well. The next question is, what would you have gone into if not English teaching?
IT. IT engineering, software engineering, coding, programming, these are really
Hot stuff.
Yeah, my second favorite. I use this skill in my teaching, like providing supplementary materials for students, holding online classes. I have to use my IT skills as well.
My answer is far less interesting. I would have probably studied French literature, and it's because I just love learning languages. I'm very passionate.
A very different subject area.
Yeah. Well, I'm very passionate about language learning. I am studying multiple languages.
Yeah, she's already a polyglot.
It brings me a lot of joy, and it's really fun for me. And the reason why I say French literature is because I love French and I also love literature. I would have probably become a writer. I mean, not that it's not an option for me now, but the path would have probably looked a little different.
Can you say something in French now?
Merci beaucoup pour regarder cette vidéo.
What did you say?
I said, thank you so much for watching this video.
Yeah. What is the hardest part of your profession, of this teaching career?
Well, I don't know about the hardest part, but something that is really challenging is keeping a straight face. As the teacher, you have an agenda, you have your lesson plan that you're trying to stick to, but sometimes in the middle of class, kids say the funniest things. Sometimes you want to laugh out loud at their jokes, but you can't, obviously, as the authority in that class, as the teacher, you have to keep a straight face, and I find that very difficult.
I have the same problem, but when in my private classes, students start telling me very private, personal secrets about their family, their fights, about their husbands, about the problems with their mothers-in-law, and very, very private stuff that I don't know how to react. I start blushing and I say, okay, is that it? So now let's turn to page 52 to the listening part.
Moving on. Well, on the one hand, it's good because they feel like they can confide in us and they share their secrets. But on the other hand, it puts us in a difficult position because we don't know how to react, right? These are often very sensitive subjects and we don't want to meddle in anyone's business.
Private life,
yeah, so it's really difficult.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.